Hi Leo, welcome to your monthly reading for October 2022. I do have the air on. It gets quite warm in this room, and when I try to do readings without them about halfway through, it just starts to get extremely uncomfortable. So I apologize if the air in the background is a bit distracting. It just helps me with these readings. So, okay, let's get into your month here. I'm really seeing a really beautiful energy of inner peace and finding like a new level of connection with yourself. So a lot of you may spend some time alone this month or just spend time doing things. It's almost like some of the things, or maybe all of the things that you do this month will really give you a sense of belonging, a sense of like, I love where I am right now. I love what I'm doing right now, like very satisfied. A deep level of satisfaction and contentment with where you are and what you're doing. Yeah, I like the energy for you this month. It's very nice. Page of Cups. That's crossing the Page of Cups. I'm hearing the word emerging. So the Five of Pentacles. Okay. So overall theme for the month. The Three of Swords. You could be healing quite a bit of stuff this month as well. That may be why there's like a peace that's actually coming over you. There could be a significant release of perhaps like a wound or something that may have happened in the past. I feel like this is something that happened in childhood. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting actually with the Page of Cups. I'm hearing like some of you may have some kind of memory that it could show up in a dream, maybe meditation, or you're just, maybe you're working through some things and you realize something, or you remember something from your childhood that kind of gave you this feeling of feeling left out, feeling like, we didn't get some kind of opportunity, maybe could have resulted in some kind of heartbreak that we held onto, and that energy stayed. But I feel like there's something healing here. Like this is something, I get this sense that this is something happened in the past, like even the distant past, something happened a long time ago. But I feel like there's something healing. It's like time for this wound to heal. Interesting. What's in the past here for Leo for October? It's like insight into this. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles. It's the bottom, the foundation. The Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. A lot of times 10 of Pentacles for me, sometimes it could be marriage, but a lot of times it could also be just family. It could be our roots, where we come from, the belief systems that were ingrained in us, all of that kind of stuff. So things that have been passed down from generation to generation. So I feel like at the root of this could be, for you this month, you're kind of tracing something back, maybe to your something in your lineage or something in your childhood. Childhood seems to be coming up really strongly here. So we could be even healing maybe like an inner child wound or something like that here. Take it as it resonates. They may not, be for everyone here. Okay, in your future, we have the King of Wands. Emotions. How are we feeling this month for Leo? The Two of Pentacles. Okay. What's in the environment here for Leo this month? The Fool, new beginning. I feel like you're clearing out a lot of energy. I feel like you're also untethering yourself from things from the past that may have held you back or have been holding you back without realizing it. Like you're really, if you feel like you've been stuck, I feel like this month there's something that's releasing that's helping you become unstuck. And I feel like a lot of the things that could have, it's almost like if there's certain people or maybe even certain comments or certain things that people would say that would often kind of pull you back into an old way of being, or maybe old thought patterns, behaviors, beliefs. It's like you are allowing yourself to just sidestep everything now in order to get to your new beginning. it's like certain things don't have as much effect on you, or they don't impact you in the way that they used to. And that's a sign of healing. That's a sign that we are able to move through and past some of those experiences where they don't hold us back anymore. So that's huge progress, and it's really helping to clear the way of allowing yourself to take risks, to just almost like just go for it is what I'm hearing. Hopes, dreams, and desires here for Leo this month. Oh, how beautiful. Look at that. The Empress. Very beautiful. And 3 of Pentacles. I'm feeling like with the 3 of Pentacles, something about connection, like wanting to connect with other people, wanting to connect, wanting to collaborate with others. I feel like some of you are really cultivating a certain type of reality that you want for yourself. And it's like there's this visionary kind of vibe to you this month, like really dreaming up of what do I want my world to look like? What do I want, or who do I want in my life? What kinds of things do I want to do? What kind of people do I want to be connected to? So I feel like this month you're also going to be really envisioning the future for yourself, and just kind of trying to align yourself with what it is that you want. So I feel like you're very focused on that. Final outcome for this month. The 2 of Swords. Interesting. It's interesting. With the 2 of Swords, I'm kind of feeling like this is a month where you are feeling like you are being asked to simply trust. Because there may be some things that are not yet revealed to you, some things that are just requiring you to really trust your intuition and trust your gut on something. Because it's like there's something that's still not clear, or something that you can't entirely find like a resolution with. Okay. All right, this is beautiful because we have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, and we have the Empress and your hopes, dreams, and desires here. Okay. So definitely a beautiful balance of coming into your power. Okay, let's look into the 5 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups here. There's some like attachments. I'm really being drawn to the ribbons. There are some attachments from maybe when we were younger that are starting to detach now. And it's interesting, we have this 6 of Pentacles here. So a lot of times with 6 of Pentacles, for me, whenever I see that card, I always think of community. It reminds me of community because it's this mutual give and take of energy that kind of, it's like when we all work together kind of thing to create a family or a community, any kind of community, any kind of group. So I feel like there is for some reason I keep getting like childhood past vibes to this. So I really do feel like there's something about our home life, or where we came from, or how we grew up, the effect or the like what we picked up on, what we learned from where we grew up, where we started. And there's something healing. It could be like a mindset as well. Or it could just be something that we didn't receive when we were younger. This could also be like opportunities, maybe when we were younger, some things that passed or we felt like passed us by. What do we need to know about this video? Because I feel like this is something that's being addressed right now in order to heal it. And so the Daughter of Swords here is about learning. It's about absorbing information, observing and watching, and kind of assessing what is going on here. So this is why I feel like you're going to have some kind of epiphany. I feel like you're going to realize something. There's going to be some kind of puzzle piece or a dot that gets connected, or dots that get connected to something that you have been wanting to release or let go of. And I feel like this month, this is going to be the central focus for you, is healing through this, because this could have been serving as some kind of block to where you want to go. I feel like a lot of you are on this journey to really embodying this beautiful divine feminine, divine masculine energy, however you identify. But it also could be just balancing those energies within us. So healing those aspects of ourselves to bring them more into harmony and balance. And so during this healing work that you're doing, I feel like there is something that's going to come up this month, and it could have affected, how maybe work has gone for you, or opportunities or lack thereof have gone for you, or just maybe some things with finances or building solid foundations. If not, that doesn't resonate. That may not be specifically your message, but I feel like that's kind of what I'm seeing here. You're recognizing something from the past that is how that has affected what you are healing now, or what you're trying to, like, moving through that block, moving through that wound in order to get to more of this this empowered energy here, or to connect with it deeper. Is there anything else we need to know about this? Yeah, I love that. Thank you. So Temperance. So this is all about balance. This is all about healing. This is all about patience. But I really like balance the most here for this particular cluster of cards for the Temperance. So that's just confirmation for me that there is something from your past that you're healing that may have contributed. This could even be, for some, even like a financial wound or a money block, or maybe something in career where, there was always like something out of grasp, or we feel like, we would go for something or go for certain opportunities, but we could never find ourselves really attaining them. So I feel like those patterns for you are coming to an end because you are healing some source, like the source of that wound. So there's something coming into balance here for you, which is really beautiful. I love that. Okay. We have the Three of Swords. So what do we need to know about the Three of Swords for this month for Leo? So this is some kind of heartbreak, some kind of pain. I'm seeing grief. Three of Swords and Death. Death is transformation. It's shedding old cycles. Oh, beautiful. Okay, thank you. When I said that, they're saying like, yeah, shedding old cycles of heartbreak. So if you feel like you've been in this kind of repetitive cycle of heartbreak from just throughout different experiences, this is coming to an end for you. This is transforming for you. We're allowing ourselves to release these cycles. Releasing your heartbreak. Again, I feel like this Three of Swords is from the past. So there's a deep healing happening here. Oh, wow. The Three of Swords again. Okay, so something was really painful, I feel like, here. Something that didn't entirely heal. So what, can I have some information about this? What does Leo need to know about this Three of Swords? What messages can I pass on about the Three of Swords? This feels heavy, this Three of Swords, especially because it came out twice. What do we need to know about this Three of Swords for Leo? Okay, Two of Swords. I feel like it's something that we may have blocked out, something that we may have, like, it was out of our awareness. It could have been something that happened and then it was something that we may have disconnected from. Interesting. Because that Two of Swords is all about blocked intuition, and that's coming up again here too in your final outcome. I think maybe your intuition is becoming unblocked. So there's something that's opening up. It's like you're looking underneath the surface, and you're finding that there is some wound here that is in need of some care, need of love, need of tending to. Because I feel like this may have been out of our awareness. And so there's something kind of arising here this month, a truth about some kind of heartbreak. Okay, what do we need to know about this? What else do we need to know? Yeah, and it was something we could have just detached from. I really feel like there's a sense of detachment from it, like not wanting to, it could have also resulted in kind of closing up a little bit, or just not wanting to open up our hearts to something because of that wound underneath. With that Four of Cups, because Four of Cups is all about almost kind of having a little bit of an emotional distance, or even rejecting certain offers, certain connections as well. It's kind of like wanting to just be in your own space, wanting to just be with yourself, not wanting to open up. So how is this transforming? So what's the change that's happening here? Because I feel like this energy has been here. I feel like there's something here that is ready to transform because of that Death card. So what's transforming here? How is this progressing? How is this changing for Leo? Wow. The Ten of Cups. This could have been it for a situation that we might have seen as our wish fulfillment, something that we really desired, we really wanted, that would have made us really happy, but something with it maybe went in a different direction, and then it resulted in a deep heartbreak. And it's something that we may have just kind of closed that book, closed that chapter, and not wanted to look at it for a long time. And now there is this, I'm hearing the word resurgence. So there's like this opening up of something in order for it to transform. I feel like it had something to do with some kind of deep connection, some kind of deep relationship. So what's happening here with this Ten of Cups? And it turned up upside down here. Father of the Swords in reverse. Interesting. What do I need to know about this Father of Swords in reverse? What do we need to know about the Father of Swords in reverse? The Daughter of Wands. And the Sun. Okay, I feel like this is really interesting. This could also be someone else. This doesn't have to be you, Leo. It could be someone that you're connected to, where as a result of some kind of disconnection with some kind of relationship that resulted in pain, a heartbreak, it could have caused someone to kind of just like shut down, almost, is what I'm feeling. Father of Swords in the reverse can sometimes symbolize someone who has a hard time seeing the full picture, like having full clarity over everything. It's almost like sometimes with the Father of Swords in reverse, it could be someone who sees things from their own perspective, doesn't really have the whole story, and then sometimes just kind of goes a bit cold, not really available or wanting to even open up and share. That's the main feeling that I'm getting from this. It's like just someone just shutting down and not wanting to open up and share, not wanting to reconnect, not wanting to like, it's like they pushed away. It's almost like this Father of Swords in reverse pushed away a Ten of Cups because of some kind of heartbreak, or what they saw as their wish fulfillment, they saw as their Ten of Cups. And so for this Father of Swords in reverse, I feel like there's something happening with that Death card, the Daughter of Wands and the Sun. I feel like it's almost like they're opening up to a new way of looking at things. It's like they're waking up. This Daughter of Wands energy kind of feels like there's this newfound sense of passion, but it feels like it's still in its early stages because we're in the Daughter of Wands energy. So it's kind of has this young, youthful, kind of still learning, still kind of just waking up. Waking up from a slumber, waking up from being asleep or being a bit disconnected for a long time is what I'm hearing here. And then we have the Sun, which is really beautiful because the Sun card is a very healing energy and it brings life, it brings nourishment to where there has been a lot of darkness. So actually, I feel like this Father of Swords in reverse is going through this massive transformation healing journey in order to reconnect with their inner Emperor. And I feel like they are right now in the space of it's like almost like they're just starting to reconnect again with their passions, with things that they really love. You know, it could have just been just also circumstances as well. So what I'm kind of sensing here with the Father of Swords in reverse, it's like there's a lot of things. I feel like it's not just one thing or another. I feel like for this Father of Swords, there may have been a lot of things in this individual's life that kind of caused them to shut down a bit, like kind of several different things, not just with one event or one specific thing. There could have been one main heartbreak or main disappointment, but I feel like there have been like several experiences that kind of cause this Father of Swords to almost go inward and not feel safe enough to open up to what they would have seen as their wish fulfillment or their 10 of Cups. And so now they're going through this opening and this healing, and they are allowing themselves to open back up again. They're allowing their energy to flow so that coldness, like it's starting to warm up. It's like whatever has been those fragments that have felt kind of frozen are starting to thaw and warm, and they're kind of waking up to themselves again, maybe after a very long time. So very interesting journey that I feel like the Emperor is really kind of learning to really fully step into their power. So that's really beautiful. I love that. Okay. So the Queen of Pentacles here in the past position. In the past, Queen of Pentacles. So what do we need to know about this Queen of Pentacles in the past? The Ace of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles. So there was a new beginning here with the Queen of Pentacles, or this Queen of Pentacles had a new beginning, some kind of opportunity, but it was kind of something that didn't, it wasn't abundant. Something kind of didn't get fulfilled. What do we need to know about this? The Five of Pentacles. It could have also been a lost opportunity with the new beginning with the Queen of Pentacles as well. Yeah, because then we have the Father of Cups and then we have the Hanged Man here. So it's like this Father of Cups felt stuck, or felt there was some kind of delay. There was some kind of feeling like stuck in some kind of energy. It's like this Father of Cups had a lot of desire towards this Queen of Pentacles and was desiring some kind of new beginning, some kind of new opportunity with a Queen of Pentacles, but it didn't work out. So there's like some kind of disappointment here, feeling like there was some kind of opportunity that passed this Father of Cups by. And it has something to do with feeling stuck or delayed or held back from it for some reason. Because the Father of Cups is someone who sometimes has a lot of emotional empathy. is very deep feeling, very connected to their emotions, very clear about what they feel. But sometimes they also, they're very careful with the way they express. So I feel like a bit more reserved. They're more reserved with who they show and what they show, but they carry so much of emotional depth within them. And there's something about that kind of caused this Father of Cups, I think, to hold back or to not express what they were feeling. There was some kind of delay, there was some kind of block that stood in between this Father of Cups and Queen of Pentacles from having that new beginning, a new start, a fresh start. Okay, 10 of Pentacles here. Foundation. Wow, beautiful. Father of Pentacles. So I feel like this is beautiful. I really feel like there's a strong masculine energy here that is on this road to reclaiming their power, like fully stepping into their power. But it's not just about that. It's also about really understanding what one is really wanting for one's life and how to pave that path. And I feel like with this Father of Pentacles, the Father of Pentacles is wanting to, what I'm feeling is create their own like lineage, like create their own new path. It's like they want to start, almost I'm getting this feeling of like wanting to really almost like wipe the slate clean and heal from whatever has happened in the past and to pave a brand new path and to create like a new narrative is what I'm seeing here. And the Father of Pentacles here has this desire to really create a beautiful amount of stability in their own life in order to not only, of course, be able to feel safe and secure in their own life, but to also have something to pass down from generation to generation to take care of those that are around them. And I feel like they feel this is part of their higher purpose. This is part of their calling is what I'm hearing here. So this Father of Pentacles is now embracing, this Father of Pentacles is remembering their soul like mission, one of the things that they came here to fulfill and one of the things that they came here to do. And so this Father of Pentacles is healing through a lot of these things because healing this is going to help them see more clearly, remember why they're here, to remember who they are. And so they're being divinely guided. Spirit is helping them to remember their soul mission. And I feel like part of it has to do with it's almost like restructuring or just paving an entire new line. What do I want to pass down? What do I want my future to look like? What do I want the future of my family to look like? What are the beliefs and the I guess we can just go with beliefs. What are the beliefs that I want my family to embody? What do I want to instill in my family line? And how do I want that to, create abundance, not just for me, but for the generations to come? So that's what's coming up here for me because of that 10 of Pentacles. So this is all about creating that really abundant lineage that can stand on firm foundations. And I feel like someone here is wanting to be like the pioneer in their life to kind of start that over again for themselves. So very beautiful, Leo. Wow, that's a very nice energy here. Okay. So then we have the King of Wands here. So this is all about, I feel like all these kings are all one person along with this Emperor. So there's definitely a strong divine masculine energy here. So the King of Wands is how this Emperor is allowing themselves to go after certain opportunities. It's like they're really stepping into this confident, not taking no for an answer kind of vibe here. They're really allowing themselves to stand strong in who they are and what they want. And they're not afraid to stand alone as well, is what I'm sensing here with the King of Wands. They're not afraid. As they grow more into their authentic presence, they are stepping more into this space of not being afraid to stand alone, finding their voice. What do we need to know about this King of Wands? So what is this King of Wands going for? What are they going after? What are they pursuing? What are their actions? Okay. The Devil. So here I see passion. I see that the Devil has many, many different interpretations to it depending on the context of the reading. So here I'm actually not necessarily seeing addictions or toxic attachments or anything like that. I'm seeing this as passion, especially because we have it paired with that King of Wands energy. So there's a lot of passion here. So this King of Wands is very sure about what they want. They are very tenacious. They are allowing their instincts to kind of almost guide their next steps. And they're not thinking too much about they're not overthinking about what they want to pursue or what they want to do, because they may talk themselves out of it. So I think this King of Wands is staying true to their passion, to their heart, what they really desire, what they really want. It's like that part of them is waking up. And I think that's the result of that Daughter of Wands energy that was coming up here for that King of Swords that was in reverse, that has grown a bit cold over time, is now really embodying this beautiful, it's like a complete 180. It's the complete opposite from that King of Swords energy, the King of Wands and the Devil. So now we have fire, we have passion, we have energy. And that's what the sun, that sun energy, that healing energy is bringing in. It's waking up this emperor to their true soul passion, what they desire, what they want. And it's like they're finding this untapped reserve of energy that they didn't know they had. So what else do we need to know about this? The King of Wands and the Devil. Look at that. The Two of Cups. So again, I feel like there's someone here that is really have their eyes set on a certain kind of connection, on a certain kind of relationship, and they have their heart set on it, and they're very passionate about it. They feel very passionate about it. I'm hearing the words meant to be. So this King of Wands could see this other energy as their person that they are meant to be with. What do we need to know about this with the Two of Cups and the Devil energy and the King of Wands? There could also be a lot of this King of Wands could also have a lot of that passionate energy of wanting to be more sensual with their counterpart. So they could come forward with that kind of energy as well. Okay, so there's communication. Okay, I feel like someone here is going to communicate about walking away. Walking away from what? Can we clarify this? The Son of Swords. So they're coming in with some kind of message, some kind of communication about walking away. So I'm not sure if it's about walking away from this connection or walking away from something else. So can we clarify the Eight of Cups here, the Son of Swords, please? What did this King of Wands walk away from? Ten of Wands, something that's become a burden, something that's become very heavy. They're following their heart. Son of Cups, interesting. They're following their heart. They are I don't know. I feel like someone here is wanting to manifest some kind of relationship with their partner, their counterpart, the person that they see as their happiness, their joy, the person they think they're meant to be with. And I feel like they walked away from something, but I'm a bit confused. It could take it as it resonates. Either they walked away from something else in their life that was a burden that became very heavy, or they are coming in. Another message that I heard was they're coming in to communicate their regret of walking away from perhaps this connection, because maybe they walked away from it in the past. And I feel like that regret has sat very heavy on them. That's been something that they've been carrying with them for a very long time. And I feel like that fits more. I feel like they are coming in to communicate that they walked away from something that was actually what their heart really wanted. It's where their heart was. And they are, it's like the one that got away kind of vibe. You know, it's like the regret of walking away from something. And it's like they've always lived with that regret. And that's become a heavy weight to carry. And it's like they're wanting to recreate or bring back some kind of experience or some kind of this relationship. They're wanting to manifest it back into their life. And I feel like they're very insistent on it. They're very passionate about it. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles here for you, Leo. What do we need to know about this? Two of Pentacles. So this is changes in your environment. This could be moving. This could be a new job. This could be travel. There's some sense of, sometimes the Two of Pentacles, it's like instability, but not instability in the sense that things are just chaos. It means that there's change, you know? So it's like there is a shift in your world. There's a shift in maybe even lifestyle, just your life kind of looking different from where we were. So what do we need to know about this Two of Pentacles for Leo? I'm getting a strong sense of moving here or traveling somewhere, maybe even all of a sudden, actually. Some of you could also just be going somewhere to be on your own, wanting to kind of get away from the world, wanting to kind of get away from everything. Maybe if there's just a lot going on, then I feel like maybe this month you're wanting to just kind of be by yourself and really go somewhere else, go somewhere different, just kind of distance yourself or disconnect from anything that could have been causing a bit of a disruption or causing you to feel very ungrounded, especially with that Three of Wands. So this is about changing up our scenery, changing up where we've been, wanting to move forward, wanting to go on a different path, wanting something different. And I feel like a lot of this also has to do with, you know, completing some kind of cycle as well. I feel like a lot of you are in this process of completing a cycle. What do we need to know about this? Yeah, the Judgment. So it's like you're seeing the truth here. It's also, you're really getting in touch with an inner truth here. So maybe some of you are ready to start taking certain actions towards a new beginning, wanting to take certain actions towards, you know, applying for certain things, or to do your research of where you would want to move or where you would want to work, or, you know, whatever changes it is that you're desiring. It's like you are ready to really bring that to light, take some kind of action towards a new beginning here. So I feel like that's where all your focus is going to be. It's going to be about releasing yourself from a certain space or energy. Because I feel like some of you may have felt like you're in a bit of a denser, heavier energy. And now you're wanting to liberate yourself from that. And you're wanting to free yourself from this cycle that you've been in. And I feel like you're ready to kind of you're ready for something new. That's what it feels like. Okay. In your environment, we have the Fool, which is a beautiful segue from where we just came from, because this is all about new beginnings, taking risks. I feel like you might be doing something you've never done before. You're allowing yourself to, it's almost like I'm hearing going further than you've ever gone, is what I'm hearing here. Very beautiful. Oh, I love that. Look at this. We have the Daughter of Pentacles and we have the Ace of Wands. The Daughter of Pentacles is all about exploring our new world in a very physical way. So this could, again, like I said, you know, doing research about where would I want to move? If I want to travel, where would I want to go? How much money do I need? Budgeting. It's kind of like the practical things, but it's also about getting your resources together for this new Fool's journey here. So with the Ace of Wands as well. So I feel like this month of October, there are going to be a lot of steps you're wanting to take to get things into place in order to set yourself up for some kind of action, like some kind of movement that you want to take. So for example, if you want to move somewhere but you don't know where, so this month it could just be laying the groundwork for how do I want to go about this. But whatever it is, I feel like you're going to be very excited about it, especially with that Ace of Wands. So this is something that's going to really get you up out of your seat. It's going to get you excited, something to look forward to on a day-to-day basis. It's going to keep you going. So there is some kind of passionate, we can almost call it a project that you're taking on for yourself. It could also be something that you're not really telling anyone about. I do kind of feel like there's this very secretive kind of energy to it. Not that you're trying to keep information from other people, but just you're not ready to reveal your plans. They're still like in brainstorming mode perhaps. But I also feel like you are sure. It's like you're making a decision. Because I feel like there may have been something where you were thinking you wanted this new beginning, but maybe I wasn't too sure if I want this or not. Like, I feel like there was maybe a bit of indecision, but I feel like this month you're making a clear decision. Like, you're very clear about what direction you want to move in. And I feel like this month there's something that you're working on that's going to help you to put a lot of things into place. Realistic, like practical, realistic things into place that would make moving into this new journey possible for you. So that's the really beautiful thing about tapping into the masculine energy within us, is we start to step into more of this action-oriented leadership role. And we start really making things happen. So all those dreams and those visions, when we get in tune with what we really want, we're starting to come into alignment with that natural flow of where we feel like our life is leading us. We start to also tap into this side of us that helps us to make that happen, to kind of ground those dreams and ground those visions, those desires into something that we can work with, something that we can do something with. And I feel like that's what this month is going to be like for you. Okay, so then in hopes, dreams, and desires, we have the Empress and the Three of Pentacles. So now that I look at this, if this is in connection with that soulmate connection, when we had the Two of Cups and this 10 of Cups here, there's definitely this Emperor energy that's wanting to pursue an Empress energy, wanting to coordinate, collaborate, work with this Empress energy, which is really beautiful though, because we do have matching energies here. So I do feel like someone is in the process of really stepping into their Emperor energy, and that is going to help the alignment of some kind of connection here, the Three of Pentacles. So what else do we need to know about this with the Empress and the Three of Pentacles? It's the end to a painful cycle, I feel like, with this connection or this relationship. So there is some kind of harmonization in this connection. So however that turns out or what that looks like specifically to your relationship or your connections, if you're resonating with the reading, then it's the end. This is marking some kind of new stage, is marking the end to a painful cycle here. But I'm specifically hearing the word harmonization. So it's like the energies are harmonizing between the Empress and the Emperor energy here. And this could also be within your own masculine and feminine energies. There's a beautiful balance that's happening within as well. Yeah, I love that. So the end to that cycle, an end to that that chapter. And look at that. I just happened to look at the bottom of the deck. It's the Empress. So this is really powerful. And it's almost like, so you can't make it up, you know, it's so confirming. We have so many of the same cards just showing up, really confirming the next message. So there is a beautiful harmony and balance. I feel like it's starting from within first, but if it does manifest as an outward connection, then that is definitely, it's like the path is being paved for that, at least is what it feels like. But the journey is going to be different. It's going to look different for everyone. So take that part as it resonates, and also sometimes doesn't always look exactly the way that we're imagining in our minds. But I feel like stepping into this Empress energy as well is really good with being in alignment with the flow of the universe. So we kind of step out of our own expectations of how we thought we wanted something to go, and we start really allowing ourselves to trust the universe. We trust our intuition. We trust that this is the way that life wants me to grow. This is the direction. And I know that when I trust this inner compass, that I'm going to be led to where I'm supposed to be rather than where I thought I was supposed to be. And I feel like with this harmonization of the masculine and feminine energies is also helping to it's helping one to co-create with spirit rather than being in resistance of it. But sometimes we're in resistance without even realizing it. It's not an intentional thing, but I feel like I'm hearing that word resistance. So it's almost like there's something about resistance with this 10 of Swords that's starting to drop. So there's like this peace and harmony. There's no more of this dissonance that's kind of there between these two. So yeah, that's very beautiful. So there's a healing, there's a deep healing that's happening on more levels than just one. Okay. Okay, let's look at the Two of Swords here. So what's going on with the Two of Swords here, Leo, this month? Yeah, the Daughter of Cups. So again, isn't this interesting? So you have the Page of Cups here and you have the Daughter of Cups here, which is essentially the same energy. So with the Two of Swords and the Daughter of Cups, this is about reconnecting with a part of us that I feel like may have been blocked. And I feel like this is an inner child thing. So I feel like some of you are also reconnecting with that inner child healing, reconnecting with desires and hopes and dreams and things that, we really held in our hearts when we were young. So there's something that's coming undone. There's some kind of blockage that's being removed here. There's also a memory. I really strongly feel like there's some kind of memory that's going to come up for you this month that's actually going to help you release something that has been there for quite some time. Yeah. So there's some significant deep inner work that's happening this month, especially with that strength energy. And I feel like there is something that you're allowing yourself to release and let go that may require quite a bit of courage, quite a bit of bravery. But it's also helping you to remember your inner strength. It's helping you to connect deeper. It's helping you to like strengthen that muscle of your inner strength here. Yeah, and it's interesting because we have the Seven of Wands. So it's something that we have been almost having strong boundaries around for quite some time. So there may be this month something about releasing some kind of boundary, bringing down some kind of wall that we may have put up when we were young to protect ourselves. And now it's like there is something that is inspiring us to release some kind of wall or some kind of barrier. And it's could require us to really tap into our inner strength here as well. But the thing is that by releasing that, it's going to help to reconnect with this part of us that is holding on to something we really valued and cherished. It's almost like we put it up in order to protect it. And so now we're starting to allow ourselves to kind of come down, be a bit more transparent, allow ourselves to be seen in a very particular way or for something really specific. This could also be kind of, some of you could also feel like you're sharing something with someone that you may have kept hidden or to yourself for some time. You could have just kind of kept it in. It doesn't have to be necessarily with a soul connection. It could just be with anyone. It could just be someone you're talking to. You're allowing someone in. You're allowing yourself to open up to someone, and you're kind of sharing something that you've really like either been protecting or not wanting to like tell other people about for some time. There's something about that, but it is something that's it is something where you're going to feel like this is going to take a lot of courage for me to do this. Let's see one more here. So what is the result of this for Leo? What is the result of this for Leo? Opening up, bringing down barriers. Okay, so passion. Ooh, okay. So I feel like this process of talking about something or sharing something, you're going to hear yourself. It's like as you're like hearing yourself talk or hearing yourself share or like speak some kind of truth or even admit some kind of truth or something along those lines, you're going to, it's going to occur to you of some kind of passion or something that you're really wanting, something you really want to go after. It's almost like you realize it yourself by saying it, by hearing yourself talk to someone. And it's like you put the pieces together yourself. And there's just someone who's almost like a sounding board. And so I feel like that's going to be very helpful for you, because this is the result of what's going to happen when you kind of bring down some kind of wall here, some kind of protective barrier, and open up and share something that has, quite vulnerability to it. It's going to make you feel vulnerable to share something. And, but with that opening, with that sharing, it's going to spark a lot of passion within you, something that you're going to want, something that you're realizing you really desire. And that is going to result in you making some changes in your life. It's going to kind of catapult you into taking action towards some kind of change. Very interesting, Leo. Very interesting reading. Very cool. Okay. Very healing, profoundly healing. And I feel like you're making you're taking like some big steps, some huge steps this month. And you're going to feel that way, whether that's in your inner growth or your physical world in terms of career, or even in a relationship. I feel like there are some like accomplishments, like things like you're making a lot of progress, taking those big steps forward, just going to get you far here. So it's like that time for that. Okay, what's a challenge here for Leo this month, for October? It's a challenge for Leo for October. Challenge for Leo for October. Oh, wow, how beautiful. Look at that. Leadership, purification. Yeah. So this is about cleaning house, actually, is what I'm seeing here. You're allowing yourself to really rinse out and to detox. You're detoxing anything that is no longer serving you. And I feel like with this leadership card, this is all about that powerful masculine energy that you're also stepping into, that you're really starting to embody. And I feel like the reason it's showing up in the challenge position is because there's like these growing pains that are coming with it. So as you are dissolving any kinds of barriers or blocks that would stand in the way of you fully stepping into your power and taking action on things you really, really want for your life, this is going to be the month for that, where you kind of make some big steps in that direction. And so as we start to kind of clear away all of that energy, I'm almost hearing the word debris. It's like clearing away that energetic debris. We are discovering and uncovering this untapped potential, or this untapped potential for leadership, or to kind of actually maybe even see a side to yourself that you didn't know you had. Maybe you start uncovering talents and skills and things that are going to really serve you well in your new journey, in your new path, that you didn't realize you could do, or that you could do so well. So I think that this is actually, it's not so much as a challenge as it's going to be it's not working against you. It's something that is helping you to grow. So there's like like kind of like growing pains that's kind of happening here, but it's a necessary thing in order for you to fully step into this, this leadership energy that you're wanting, in order to take action on something that you want to go towards. Okay, what's something positive here for Leo? Positive, blessings, gifts. What can Leo look forward to this month in October? Look at that. Beautiful. So opening doors to opportunities. I feel like you're going to find an opportunity, and you're going to, you're going to see it. It may not be obvious, but you'll see it. Your intuition will tell you this is an opportunity. And I feel like it's something that's going to get you really excited. I feel like there's a lot of, this is going to be an auspicious time this month for a lot of doors opening up here for you. There's like a gateway or a portal that is going to start to open up, and it's going to invite in a lot of pathways that you could take to get to where you want to go. So this is going to be a very blessed time for you in terms of moving forward this month. A lot of opportunities, even for healing, opportunities for communication, opportunities for getting to really open up and say things that you've never felt like it was okay to say, but now you're able to say them, and that really just kind of, changes the whole thing for you, the whole game. I feel like this is just going to be a time of really beautiful growth. Let's do one more. Something else that Leo can look forward to this month or October. Stand still. I feel like this month is also about getting time to relax, getting time for, it's like you're being given time to prepare and get things in order. So it's like when things do move forward for you, you're ready. So that's why this is showing up in something that you can look forward to with the standstill, because sometimes this can show up also as stagnancy, like we're wanting things to move, but we kind of feel like stuck in place. But actually for you, I feel like this is an opportunity for you to be able to really prepare and have the time you need in order to get everything in order, to get everything squared away, have loose ends tied up, that kind of thing, and really get yourself in place in order to prepare yourself for like a new beginning. So this is like a really good time this month of October. I see you really preparing and getting things together. Okay, let's do guidance, advice, guidance for Leo this month, for October. Metamorphosis. How beautiful. I love that. So that is transformation. This is about you fully, stepping into that. It's so beautiful because I really feel like you're going to recognize in all the areas or in all the ways where certain things that have kind of stayed with you for a long time, you're going to see how they no longer really serve a purpose for you in your life. Like especially some of the more painful experiences from your past or maybe even your childhood. I feel like you've grown so much and you've elevated so much that certain things, certain memories, certain experiences, they lose their hold over you because you are so much more in your power. You realize that you are more powerful than the experience itself. And I love how these two flamingos on this card almost have like this mirroring effect. So we could see that in two ways. We do have this beautiful masculine and feminine energies, which often are mirrors of the same soul. So these different facets. But I also kind of feel like with this two flamingos, it's like you are expanding to another version of yourself. You're watching your own transformation. And you're also going to see the value of like why certain things had to go in the way that they did, or why certain things happened in the way that they did. Because now you're like watching yourself transform into this person that you are now becoming, and you're recognizing how this journey has all had its purpose. There's like. And I think with that, you're also able to shed and let a lot of it go as well. Okay, let's do one more. It's self-care. So how can Leo take care of themselves this month for October? Yeah, path of awareness. This is beautiful. This kind of reminds me of the Hierophant card here with the Father of Pentacles, actually, because I feel like this is about remembering something about our purpose, something about what we want to truly create, why we're here, what we want to build for our life, something that we've come here to do, and remembering that. So I think there's like a remembering that's kind of happening here. Remembering who you are, remembering your power, and remembering what you can do and what you have the potential for. So this is a very beautiful month of insight and taking, again, those big leaps or those big steps forward in a way that you might end up surprising yourself. And maybe something that maybe a younger version of yourself would look back at and think like, oh my gosh, I would have, never thought that I could get that far or I could do that. But here you are doing it now. So very beautiful, Leo. I hope you have a wonderful month of October. If this reading resonated, don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment below. I love to hear from you guys. And I will see you for next month. Bye, Leo.